Hi everybody. Well, when I say everybody, I mean welcome to all my new fans or subscribers, or whatever they call them. I decided that since this is so complex when it gets to this level, if I try and make a video for every move, then it's going to take forever, and we'll probably reach video 100 or something, and I shall still be wittering away. Anyway, so what I have been doing is filling in a lot of the bits, because really there's nothing very difficult or that exciting about them. That's it. Yeah, they've all been fairly easy. So since we started last time, I actually got this piece in here, which has a photo sensor there, or at least I think that's what it is, and it should be pointing in this direction. And then there were these bits here and that, which matches that somewhat, and then you get this, so it wiggles when a ball goes through there, and this bit which actually does turn when a ball hits it, because I tried, and all these bits here get stuck in that as well. And this is the ramp going up, and what this is I have no idea. No. So there we are. So rather than have sort of like half-hour videos of me huffing and puffing and not knowing what I'm doing, I thought it would be better to do it this way. So anyway, we'll just pop that back there, and hopefully, hopefully, you excuse me, that I have to say is California Zinfandel. Now, I do tend to shop with a view to being political, but at the end of the day, when it came down to saying what American things can we actually cross off our shopping list, I think it came down to baked beans, and that was Heinz baked beans, which we don't have anyway. So there we are. However, what I did find, I better start doing something, hadn't I? What I did find when we went shopping was that Mr. Tesco is buying potatoes from Israel. Now, I'm sorry, but quite apart from saying, well, we should actually have trade sanctions against Israel for reasons which I'm sure we're all aware of. The truth is, oh, how do I do that? That's it. It's not so much that as the fact that potatoes are just water, and not a lot else, starch and a bit of roughage, not a lot, and consequently the water allocation in the Middle East, well, let's not be coy about this, the allocation between Israel and West Bank is particularly unfair, and I think that shipping water around the world, I'm sure we've got potatoes in this country, and if the main crop are not actually ready at the moment, that's, ooh, bother. Then frankly, we should either make do with the old ones, or we've got some nice small ones. Or you can do what most people do and have frozen chips. So there. A few years ago, I went into Waitrose. We don't have a Waitrose anywhere near us here. It's actually a 140-mile round trip to get to Waitrose. That's at Abergavenny. And I don't have any reason to go to Abergavenny. There is one at Cardiff, but I don't have any reason to go to Cardiff now either. And it's the same sort of distance. So, oh yes, Waitrose. Well, they had potatoes in there. Potatoes in their veggie section, and they were all Israeli. And as I've already explained, I really don't agree with that. I don't think we should be shipping things. I mean, we also could get parsnips from Australia. Now, come on. Why do we need parsnips in the middle of summer from Australia? So there we are. And can you actually see what I'm doing? Let's stick that out the way and put it there, and then you probably can. We'll pop that up there. No, we'll pop it over there. So anyway, yeah. And do you know what Her Loveliness said to me? And I said, well, to be honest with you, what was a bit before my time? And unlike most people, I actually know that he didn't invent the steam engine. Sorry to wonder how that goes. Well, it goes in there, I know that much. I'm going to have to, I think, bring out a... Oh, here it is. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-dum-da-ba-dum-dum-dum-dum. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to bring out a magnifying glass so I can actually see everything. My eyes are not what they might be, but then most people know that anyway. So anyway, the thing is, I didn't know Trevithick either, and he was the fellow who really invented the steam engine as we know it. What merely modified the atmospheric engine. So there. And he was a Cornishman. Indeed. Possibly one of the 10,000 the Cornishmen always sing about, but I don't know why. Anyway, quite apart from any other nonsense, is that going to go on there? Oh yeah, there it does go. By Jiminy. Well, really? Charlie, I'm going to turn the page. And he built. I was watching this video by some Cornish guy, Cornish history or something, and he was talking about Trevithick. This was yesterday possibly, and he said what did he say? Oh, that's right. He said that Trevithick built a railway locomotive for the Penydarren mine in Wales, except that this bloke spelt it as in penny, as in coin. I think Americans have pennies as well, or it's a reference to, is that a reference to a dime or something? I don't know. Anyway, so and if he knew anything about the Cornish language, then he would know that in Welsh, the Cornish language is a sort of defunct thing that they're trying to reconstruct. It's a bit of a nonsense. And it should be spelt P-E-N, pen, and then just Y, Darren. I don't know why I'm bothering to tell you this. And very shortly, I say shortly, I think shortly we're going to have a short video, to be honest with you. But we'll get F25, all these bits. Have I shown you all these various bits? That's what remains of a C sheet.